Hey everybody, it's Elvis with Doghouse Sports, and I'm going to say something that I never thought I would say before. It is time to trade Steph Curry. Yeah, I said it. The greatest player in Warriors history, of course. The man who changed basketball forever. The guy who brought 4 championships to the Bay Area. He's the face of the franchise for nearly 2 decades. The greatest shooter the game has ever seen. And today, I'm telling you, it's time. Now, before everybody jumps into the comments calling me crazy, hear me out. Because this isn't about disrespecting Steph. This isn't about what he's accomplished. Nothing can ever take that away. This is about one question. What is best for the future of the Golden State Warriors? Are you a Warriors fan or only a Steph Curry fan? And I get that. If we're being honest, that's the question that Joe Lacob has to answer. Joe Lacob has made it clear over the years that he wants the Warriors to remain championship contenders. He also says he wants to be involved in shaping the future of this organization. He's never been an owner who's content with just selling tickets and celebrating the past. His goal has always been winning championships. So now he has to make perhaps the biggest decision of his ownership. Can this team realistically win another NBA title with Steph Curry as its centerpiece? They don't have the roster. Because if that answer is yes, then you keep him until the day he retires. But if the answer is no, which it is, then as painful as it sounds, it is time to trade Steph Curry. Here's why. First, his trade value may never be higher than it is right now. Steph is still an elite player. He still changes games. He still puts fans in every seat. Every contender in the NBA would love to have him. He's got the number 1 jersey sales in the NBA. I'm talking multiple first-round picks, a young franchise caliber player or 2, salary flexibility. That kind of package could completely jumpstart the next era of Warriors basketball. But if you wait another year or 2, Father Time always wins. Nobody beats age. Believe me, I know. Nobody. Eventually, the return is going to get smaller and smaller. That's just reality. Second, let's be honest about the roster right now for the Warriors. Are they really one of the top championship favorites? Are they simply good enough to make the playoffs? I don't think so. Because there's a huge difference. The Western Conference is younger. It's faster. It's deeper. Teams like San Antonio, Oklahoma City, Houston, Minnesota, Denver, they're loaded with young talent. If Golden State is realistically fighting to just get into the playoffs every year, then what exactly are we holding on to? Sometimes the worst place to be in the NBA is right in the middle. Not good enough to win it all, not bad enough to land elite draft picks. Third, every dynasty has to end. It happens. The Lakers eventually had to move on. The Spurs had to move on. Dallas had to move on from Dirk. No dynasty lasts forever. The Warriors will eventually have to build another championship team. The only question is, do you start now while Steph can still bring back an incredible return? Or do you wait until the rebuild comes much harder, which it would? Fourth, history tells us that organizations usually wait too long. Too many franchises hang on to legendary players because of emotion. Fans love them, I get it. The player loves it. But from a basketball standpoint, it often delays the rebuild by years. Joe Lacob has never been afraid to make difficult decisions. And that's one of the reasons the Warriors became a dynasty in the first place. Could this be the hardest one yet? I think so. Finally, maybe trading Steph actually gives Steph one last shot at another championship. It's not going to be with Golden State. Think about it. If the Warriors honestly believe they can't build another title team around him, they've tried. They tried to get Giannis. They've tried to get LeBron. Wouldn't it be better to send him somewhere where he can win a championship? Imagine Steph joining a roster that's just one superstar away instead of fighting just to make the playoffs or the play-in. He's playing deep into June again. That could be a win for Curry and a win for Golden State. Now, let me tell you why this may never happen. Because Steph Curry isn't just another superstar. Steph Curry is the Golden State Warriors, without a doubt. He's bigger than basketball. He transformed an entire franchise. He changed the way the game is played around the world. He helped turn the Warriors into one of the most valuable franchises in sports. They sell out the Chase Center because of him. He drives TV ratings. He sells jerseys. He brings in sponsorships. He gives fans hope every single night. How do you replace that? You don't. There's no friggin' way. And then there's loyalty, of course. Steph has given this organization everything. 4 championships, 2 MVPs, a finals MVP, countless unforgettable moments. Many fans, they believe he's earned the right to retire wearing only a Warriors uniform. Honestly, I get that. I understand. But maybe championships aren't everything. Maybe honoring the greatest player in franchise history matters more than the draft. It could. Maybe loyalty should matter, but as we know, pro sports is a business. Maybe Steph deserves to finish exactly where he started, with the Golden State Warriors. That's fine. But here's where I come back to Joe Lacob, the owner. He's the owner. He's repeatedly said his goal is to win championships. He's built a reputation for thinking long term. And now he has to answer the toughest question of his career, without a doubt. Is the best way to honor Steph Curry keeping him till retirement, or making one final bold move that gives the Warriors their best chance to win another championship in a few years or someday? It's not easy. I wouldn't want to be Joe Lacob making this decision. But there is one question every Warriors fan has to ask themselves. If you knew trading Steph Curry today meant the Warriors would compete for another championship within 3, 4, 5 years, would you do it? Think about that. Or would you rather watch one of the greatest Warriors of all time finish his career in the Bay, even if it means no more championships? That's the debate, of course. So I want to hear from you. Go ahead and give your comments on this. Would you trade Steph Curry for the future of the franchise, or is he untouchable no matter what? Drop your comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe to Doghouse Sports, and let's talk about it. I have a feeling this one is going to divide Warriors fans right down the middle. Talk soon.